I know you had a sense of that, but I want to give you a little more commentary because I think your testimony is some of the most moving that we've had this evening because it's so personal and emotional for you. And I'd like to give you just one more chance to comment.
Thank you. Thank you for everybody here. Let me read just a sampling of some of the emails that I got. Awesome. I've always wanted to voice my objections, but didn't know how. And there's several other things here. Many of your objections are mine. Thanks, Steve, for taking the time to speak up for us. You're an inspiration. So proud of you, Steve. I agree with you. And I read this link a few months ago, and it goes to a link of somebody who was actually investigating on their own. Steve, I absolutely understand where you're going with the survey. I'm worn out. I can't. Basically, I'm summarizing or paraphrasing. They're saying that they're tired of fighting this. Yay, go, Steve. So glad we have somebody as intelligent and articulate. You're not a coward. I'm glad that you have the courage to speak out your opinion. There are pluses and minuses about the Common Core. I don't like the idea of federal control of education. It's reserved for states for a reason. Just wanted you to know I'm sending you some positive energy your way. And I support you. I'm very proud, etc., etc. I just wanted to end with that because those are real emails that I wanted to hear, and the reason why I'm hesitating here is because I'm wondering if they even want me to read those, but read them certainly to you. But there it is.
Thank you, Representative Strayhorn.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, Mr. Parlin. What I heard you express tonight are frustrations that I've heard over several different testing machines. And so what I'm wondering is your and your colleagues' objection unique to Common Core, or does it extend actually to standardized testing in general?
I would say it's both. And I know that some of the colleagues that I've spoken with have shared similar concerns that were outlined by Dr. Moore and Dr. Stotsky because of the it seems like we're narrowing things down more and more. The testing has been an issue for a while. I mean, the teachers just feel the pressure, and I don't know if the standards would be different if it was voluntary. Here are the highest standards that we can possibly put together, whether they're Massachusetts, California, or wherever, Indiana, and we voluntarily shoot for those. I don't know how you do this without. I don't know how to do that. But the testing has been a big problem, the pressure that the teachers feel for the test rests all on the decisions of students right now. It rests entirely on the decisions of students. And by the way, I'm not sure if you've considered the absurdity of everything we're doing right now. All the energy and time, the multi-billion-dollar industry that we're arguing over right now is all entirely based and dependent on the voluntary actions of kids. There's no law requiring kids to take tests. There's no law requiring kids, and even if you could make a law that required kids to take tests, you could not legislate motivation. You could not legislate a desire to do well on those tests. And so everything that you're doing, the entire apparatus, the textbooks, the Common Core curricula, all the implementation resources, all the money that we're spending for all the peripheral stuff, it's all resting on the fact that we're pretty sure, it's an assumption, we're pretty sure the kids are going to keep doing this. I can't even get them to do it in my classroom. They're shutting down, and it's because there's nothing inspirational about this. And there's certainly nothing inspirational about the tests. I recently polled my class, actually with Poll Daddy, using the computer. I teach in a computer lab, it makes it a little easier. And 75% of them said that they hate the tests and don't want to take them. And the remaining kids were just sort of ambivalent about it and said they don't mind taking them, but so.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you at all.